49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, big league matchups this week, and we have the highlights. We'll see two Diablo Valley League games, including Las Lomas and Campo Lindo. Valley Christian battles St. Francis, and Granada takes on Amador Valley.
We have lots of girls sports, including Menlo and Pioneer flag football, Salesian and Pinole Valley volleyball, and the story of the Gunderson football player battling an aggressive brain cancer. 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank starts right now.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start tonight in the West Catholic League, where the Serra Padres and Reardon Crusaders come into this week's showdown with perfect 4-0 league records. Reardon led by outstanding sophomore quarterback Michael Mitchell Jr. and his 2,085 passing yards.
Yep, Serra is the Bay Area's top-ranked team with senior quarterback Milwaukee Smith leading the Padres. First place in the West Catholic League on the line in the game played at Serra Saturday afternoon.
Adrian Soriano here in San Mateo as Serra takes on Reardon. The Padres pounding the rock early, give it to Jabari Mann, who goes to the far sideline and turns on the Jets all the way inside the 15-yard line. Then a few plays later, Jaden Green gets the handoff, and Jaden is in for the touchdown. 2-point conversion good, and it's 8-0 Serra Padres. Serra on the attack again. Brooks Trimmer fires and hits Christopher Yoon for 6. PAT good, and it's 15-0 Serra Padres after 1. Second quarter now, and Milwaukee Smith airs it out to Cole Harrison, who makes the catch and gets 1 foot inbounds for the score. 22-0 Serra Padres. Reardon looking to answer back later in the quarter, but the pass is picked off by Danny Niu, and the Serra Padres are back in business. Then on the very next play, Brooks Trimmer takes the snap and keeps it himself all the way for another Padres touchdown. 29-0 Serra. Serra just firing on all cylinders now. Handed to Marley Alapati, and Marley scampers in for the score. 36-0 Padres. Reardon trying to get on the board just before the half. Michael Mitchell Jr. throws over the middle to Wesley Yuen for a first down, but the Crusaders would not score. Serra on the board again in the second half. Milwaukee Smith connects with Braden Augusta, who breaks a tackle and runs in for the score as the Serra Padres stay undefeated at 8-0, 5-0 in the West Catholic League.
Jake Vanderbrook in San Francisco as Lincoln battles Balboa. The Buccaneers hit the ground running early, give the ball to Joseph Smith, and the freshman cuts to the outside for a big gain to move the sticks, and it would lead to this Luis Surratt chip shot from 23 yards out. 3-0 Balboa after 1. Second quarter now, the Mustangs looking to start their engines. Great run here by Diego Cristerna, and the legs just keep on moving. Big run to move the chains, and it would lead to this field goal from Isaiah De La Rosa. We're all tied at 3. But on the ensuing kickoff, Joseph Smith is on the move. The freshman picks up a few blocks, and he's loose! 78 yards to the house. With the extra point, Balboa takes a 10-3 lead at the half. But the Mustangs cut the deficit in the third as Jamel Newman scampers his way in for a 3-yard touchdown. Hello, Newman. PAT no good. 10-9 Buccaneers after 3. Fourth quarter, Balboa looks to pull off some trickery, but Makai Smith tracks the ball and just takes it away. A huge play there for the Mustangs, and Lincoln takes advantage of the turnover as Newman finds a small hole up the middle and rumbles his way in for a 4-yard touchdown. 115 rushing yards for the senior as Lincoln picks up a huge league win on the road, beating Balboa 15-10.
Off to Atherton now as Menlo Atherton takes on Burlingame. The Panthers on the attack early. Ella Duong to Sophia Nivsend to Samantha Holra, and Samantha just crushes this one. Burlingame looking to finish off set 1, but Danny Eline leaps up high for the block. Then it's Carly Gracia to Ava Chansari to Eline, and Danny puts it away as the Bears win set 1, 25-20. Burlingame answers back in set 2. Duong over to Nifsend, and Sophia sets up another Samantha Holra spike as the Panthers take it 25-13. Burlingame trying to continue its momentum up to set 3, but Sienna Morales is right there for the big-time block. Now it's Gracia to Chansari to Dua Rukin for the kill as the Bears win set 3, 25-19. The Panthers battle back in set 4 as the Duong, Nivsen, Hora connection works to perfection again. Then it's Hora to Nivsen to Duong, and Ella puts it away as Burlingame takes set 4 25-19 to force set 5. On to set 5 now. Dura Ruikin to Ava Chansari to Danny Eline, and that one is not coming back. 11-10 MA. Match point for the Bears now, and Kiela King gets the ace to end it as the Bears win it in 5 grueling sets to clinch at least a share of the Peninsula Bay Division title. Eline and Ruikin leading the way with 15 kills each.
Captain Zoe Seltzer introduced with all the seniors from both schools before the Hornets game with island rival Ensenal. The Hornets on top early as Ava Lisitsa tosses to Kylie Zorn over to Maddie Fong with a nice backhander. More Hornets as Seltzer sends it over to Clara Blaise Salinas, who skips it home from a tough angle, 2-0 Alameda. Ensenal coming back from way out, it's Valentin Suarez firing and scoring for the Jets. But this one belongs to the Hornets, who extend their lead here. Kylie Zorn tosses it off the crossbar, but right there with the rebound goal is Lazitsa, part of her huge game for the Hornets. Ensenal was led by Suarez, who had 3 goals for the Jets, but Alameda in charge the entire way. Here's Lazitsa again, this time in transition, part of an 8-goal night for Ava, and Alameda goes to 6-1 in league with the 22-9 win. The Reiches Center brings us the Gary Reiches Players of the Week every week, the award based on performances in last week's games.
The announcement performed in a rap by our good friends at the Reiches Center. Here are this week's Gary Reiches Memorial Players of the Week.
49ers Cal High. Good morning. Let's get ready to rumble. Born to make a mourn, but never more than humble. The Wildcats soaring humble can only smile at 213 yards, 18 passes. That's a wild stat. But not as wild as coming back for 14. Fourth quarter quarterback soaring with soaring. Nice. Scoring drives not once but twice. And a 2-point conversion deserving the dub prize. Wait. And not once but twice for this pro style. Don't shout. Player of the week. No now as Bo Blau, the Bulldog. Bringing more and more suspense in the ends. And the score of 49-47. The glorious story is set in a second message with Blau. 5 touchdowns on the ground and 1 through the clouds. And the sum of 338 yards down. Bulldog Bo Blau running the pound. 49ers, Cal High, Gary Reiches, Players of the Week, Trigger D Beats, and this is Mace. Yay!
D-Line Constructors is a Bay Area leader in demolition, grading, paving, and site utilities. D-Line Constructors digs in with a passion and brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week.
This week's D-Line Constructors defensive play goes to Menlo's Nicholas Scacco, who steps in front of the pass and gets the interception to seal the Knights' win last week. Nicholas Scacco is this week's D-Line Constructors defensive play of the week. U.S. Bank presents the Coach of the Week award each week.
This week's U.S. Bank Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week goes to Justin Andrews from Woodside High School. The Wildcats defeated Fremont 35-15 to go to 2-1 in the El Camino Division. Coach Andrews will receive a grant from the 49ers Foundation for his accomplishments and will be honored during a 49ers game this season. Congratulations to Coach Andrews, this week's U.S. Bank Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week.
Coming up, it's our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game with Camp Lindo and Las Lomas.
And thrilling boys water polo as Berkeley and Alameda go to overtime to decide this one as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
1 prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That.
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
Or when they sell you what they want?
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what U.S. Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
Love is at the center of everything we do. That's why we were the first dairy in the U.S. to become American Humane Certified. Because the care that we pour into our cows produces better milk. Clover Sonoma, the only dairy with love in it.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes, when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. He continues to care for clients year-round. We're now offering $88 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection. High Five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Here comes Bosa. Samuel again. Deebo Samuel's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. And by Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads.
The Diablo Foothill League was as tight as Robert's wallet coming into this week, with 4 teams tied for first with 4-0 league records. The 4 teams playing each other this week.
I believe my wallet is a little bit tighter than that, and I'm still waiting for that $1 that you owe me.
I owe you nothing.
And I like it. We'll show you both games tonight. First off, it's Campo Lindo and Las Lomas. It's our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there. By the way, I take Venmo, Aubrey.
By the end of this week, 2 teams will be tied for first place in the Diablo Foothill Division. The winner of the Acalanes Miramani game and this game between Las Lomas and Campo Lindo. The 7-0 Knights will look to defeat the Cougars for the first time since 2010, with Dylan Thomas leading the charge. The sophomore has already thrown for 14 touchdowns, and for Campo Lindo, be on the lookout for Isaiah Ortiz. This season, the senior has thrown for just over 1,100 yards with 8 touchdowns. Should be a good one. It's Campo Lindo and Las Lomas in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. First quarter, Campo on the move. Give the ball to Micah Parker, and the sophomore breaks free, and you can kiss him goodbye for a 29-yard touchdown, 7-0 Cougars. Here come the Knights. Dylan Thomas drops back, connects with Roman Mercado, who sheds a tackle, cuts to the far sideline, and the junior is loose. No one's gonna catch him. 91 yards to glory. Knights tack on a field goal to make it 10-7 after 1. If you like offense, this game is for you. Second quarter, Isaiah Ortiz rolls to his right and finds Crosby Kelly, and the sophomore is on the move. He stiff arms the defender, says, "Get off me!" for a 43-yard touchdown, 14-10 Campo. Back and forth we go. Thomas in the shotgun, rolls to his right, delivers a beautiful ball to Mercado for another Knights touchdown, 17-14 Knights. But Campo finds the end zone again before the half as Sebastian Antonios McCrae barrels his way in for one of his 2 touchdowns, 21-17 Campo at the half. Third quarter, Las Lomas looks to pound the ball, give it to Caden Lagaya, and just like that, the Knights reach Pater and retake the lead, 24-21 Knights. This looks like a crazy Madden game. Both offenses lighting it up. Here's another touchdown for Parker, and he also racked up 156 rushing yards. At the end of 3 quarters, it's 31-28 Knights, and Las Lomas would extend its lead in the 4th as Thomas finds Mercado for the 3rd time. Both Thomas and Mercado were lights out. 38-28 Knights, but the Cougars retake the lead. Over 9 minutes left to go. Campo trailing by 3. Ortiz drops back, airs it out, and finds Tim Dougherty for a 38-yard touchdown. 42-38 Cougars. But the Knights get the last laugh. 30 seconds left. Thomas draws a pump fake, takes a shot to the end zone, and Daniel Downs pulls it in for the game-winning touchdown! For the first time since 2010, Las Lomas goes on to beat Campo Lindo, 45-42.
All week, Coach Longero, why not us? That's all it was. We didn't care about the winning streak they had, the losing streak we had. We knew we were the better team tonight, and we came out prepared well and dominated.
In Walnut Creek with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Menlo looking to win the league title on the road against the Kings Academy. Nikon Shadoust on the call. Mikey McGrath under center for Menlo with lots of time in the pocket, deciding to take it himself. And the senior QB runs for a big gain while breaking multiple tackles. Then Big Mike takes it himself headfirst into the end zone. PAT good. Menlo up 7. Reed Black back at QB for his junior season, taking a shot downfield to Brady Jung, who makes a contested catch, plus the stiff arm as Jung jumps in for the tutty. We are tied at 7 after 1. After another big McGrath run, handed off to the back, Williamson Johnson powering his way in for 6. PAT good, Menlo up 7. TKA ball. Black scrambles, avoids the tackle, and throws a prayer that gets answered by Joshua Taylor. Taylor makes a leaping catch inside the 5. Black feeling it now, firing a dot to Jung for the TD. PAT no good. TKA down 1. Great field position for Menlo after a big return, then give it to Johnson. With blockers ahead, he rushes in for his second of the night. 21-13 Menlo. Still in the second, Black under center with a shot to Taylor, who gets in this time for the touchdown. TKA goes for 2 and ties things up at 21. Final minutes before half, McGrath showing off his arm with this huge pass to Jung, who's catching everything near him. McGrath then jumps over the pile here. 28-21 Menlo at half. Then the Menlo defense with the shutout in the second half. Menlo secures its 3rd consecutive league title. 34-21 the final.
A Monday West Alameda County League matchup with Alameda looking to pull into a first-place tie with Berkeley. It's the Battle of the Stingers. The Berkeley Yellow Jackets take the 3-goal lead in the second quarter on the Manel Grossi shot from distance. 6-4 Berkeley at the break. Third quarter, Bruno Rossi passes to Zach Dortch. Dortch floats it in over the keeper. It's a 1-goal game. Next series, DeCourcy gets open. A good initial save from Nunzio Burley, but DeCourcy follows his shot and pushes it into the rack to tie this game at 6. Berkeley down by 1 with just under a minute to go to play. Eamon Coffer shoots and scores! Coffer takes this game into overtime. Here's Berkeley again. Beckett Sass flips it to Coffer, and Eben does it again. His 4th goal gives Berkeley the lead in OT. 1 minute remaining. Caleb Lum to Pierce LaPachette from the 5-meter line, and we are tied at 11 after the first overtime. It's now sudden death. First goal wins. Dortch up ahead to Antonio Dryowain, and Antonio takes his time before delivering the game-winning shot. The Alameda Hornets celebrate their 12-11 overtime win, moving into a first-place tie with Berkeley and Piedmont.
Service Champions Heating and Air Conditioning helps us honor student athletes who perform well on the field while doing great work around campus.
This week, we spotlight Mia Romo from Presentation High School. Mia serves as the captain of the girls' tennis team. She is also the president of the Student Ambassadors Club and is a Eucharistic minister where she helps the school's mass ceremonies. Mia Romo is this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner each week, honoring Spirit squads from all around the Bay Area.
This week, we feature the Palm team from Wilcox. Coming up, it's the other big game in the Diablo Foothill League as Miramonte hosts Acalanes.
But first, here is our top 10 girls volleyball poll.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests in our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
Love is at the center of everything we do. That's why we were the first dairy in the U.S. to become American Humane Certified. Because the care that we pour into our cows produces better milk. Clover Sonoma, the only dairy with love in it.
From the beginning, Marist Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Marist worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Marist works for me.
Marist works for me wherever adventure takes us.
Marist Credit Union, let us work for you today, tomorrow, together.
In the heart of the Bay Area, where champions are made.
Lunardi Zerata proudly stands as the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
When it comes to winning and having your back, just like the 49ers,
we've got you covered every step of the way.
At Lunardi Zerata, we've been champions for our clients for years because we know what it takes to win.
Bernardi Zurata, your faithful injury attorneys. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation.
We are the De La Salle Spartans, and you're watching on.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium with the second big game in the Diablo Foothill League this week. Acalanes and Miramonte, both 4-0 in league to start the week. Miramonte with a 6-0 overall record with sophomore quarterback Carson Blair throwing for 746 yards this season.
Acalanes started the season with 3 straight losses, but senior quarterback Sully Bailey has led his team to 4 league wins in a row with 1,675 yards passing. Acalanes at Miramonte Friday night.
The undefeated Miramonte Matadors charging the field, taking on Acalanes, and it's the Dons with a quick start. First, Acalanes drive, and this is just the second snap. Sully Bailey to Trevor Rogers in stride. 7-0 Dons. Next, Acalanes drive. Bailey slings it to a crossing Nico White, and White is wide open. A 33-yard touchdown reception makes it 14-0 Acalanes after 1. Second quarter, Miramonte trying to put together a nice drive, but the Aka secondary with a great game. Paul Cooner with a hard hit to break up the pass, and the Dons score once more before the half. Bailey throws a dime into the end zone. Rogers is there to haul it in. One of 3 touchdown catches on the night for the Cal Berkeley commit. 21-0 Dons at the break, and in the third, it's Bailey tacking on another touchdown pass to a wide-open Nico White. Nico won't be denied. Later in the quarter, Sully, on the option, decides to take it himself. A strong physical run for Bailey, finishing the night with 5 total touchdowns. The Mats trying to avoid the shutout. Carson Blair up the middle to Jack Quinild, and that moves the chains in the right direction, but the Dons defense strong from start to finish. Brady Wall reading that play all the way, and the shutout stands. Acalanes hands Miramonte its first loss of the year with a 42-0 win. Sully Bailey and Trevor Rogers taking home this week's Mattress Firm Peak Performance honors. The right mattress matters to reach your peak performance. Visit a Mattress Firm store today.
Tyler Flipson checking in. It's the Tri-County League Final for first place Pinole Valley hosting Salesian. Tight first set. Gisela Buenuelo sets it to a soaring Tyler Nicholas for the monster kill. Knotted up at 5-all in the first. Salesian answering late in the first. Ella Lucas sets it over to freshman Ava Bayani Gonzalez for the kill. Salesian with the lead 18-16. Salesian serving for set point. Dayra Fernandez firing this over, and it's too much for Pinole. The Pride take the first set 25-20. Into the second set. Ashley Thong Van with the quick thinking over to Buenuelos, back over the net for the kill. Spartans lead 9-3. Set point in the second. Buenuelos sets. Nicholas backwards over the net, good for the kill. Pinole gets one back, taking the second set 25-19. Early third set. Spartans serve, but it's stuffed at the net by Giselle Rodriguez to take the lead 7-6. 3 Salesian points later. Lucas sets, and it's senior Rodriguez yet again for the kill. Salesian will go on to take the third set 25-16. Fourth set now, and this one's all Salesian. Pinole takes the dig, getting it back over, but falls out of bounds, and that's the match. Salesian takes down Pinole Valley 3-1 and find themselves the rightful owners of the Tri-County League title season. This team seems to feel good as gold, finishing the regular season strong and on to playoffs.
Each week, Chick-fil-A brings us stories of athletes who inspire us.
Gabe Robles is playing his first season of high school football as a junior at Gunderson High School. He's been waiting 2 years to get back on the field ever since receiving a deadly diagnosis. Sometimes all it takes is one play to completely turn a game around. Gabe Robles knows how quickly life can change. You see, one moment, Gabe is attending his freshman orientation at Gunderson High School, ready to try out for the football team and begin his high school studies. The next moment,
I just felt helpless. I didn't know what to do.
He is undergoing rigorous treatment for brain cancer.
I began experiencing really severe headaches, and my vision randomly started to get blurry, as well as I was having trouble with balance and walking. They don't think it was anything out of the ordinary.
After being told he was fine, Gabe's symptoms persisted, and then one day, his vision went completely away. Gabe's mom demanded the hospital perform an MRI, and that is when they found it, a large mass. And after a biopsy, doctors diagnosed Gabe with germinoma, a rare, aggressive, cancerous tumor. And that's when Gabe's fight began.
There was times where I felt like I couldn't do it.
Chemotherapy.
I felt so drained.
Radiation, the works.
Some of the sessions I don't even remember because of how much medication I was on.
Oh, my world just came tumbling down. It was very scary and emotional. You don't expect it to hit that close. I mean, it did hit close, and my family comes very close, but my own child, I was just like, wait, hold on. He's only 13 years old. He has a whole life ahead of him. He shouldn't have to worry about stuff like this.
As a father, I mean, the main thing you want to do is do everything you can do to protect him, take the pain away. But the hardest part was obviously just watching him go from being, the #1 star quarterback on Pop Warner to being diagnosed with brain cancer a day before he started his freshman year.
He said, oh, I'm gonna beat it and I'm gonna hit on the field, Mom. And here he is, a year and 5 months in remission, and look at him.
Gabe was diagnosed in August of 2021.
6 rounds of chemotherapy.
And 8 months later,
24 sessions of radiation.
He was cancer-free.
I had no words. I heard the doctors on the phone and I just fell over.
He pushed through. He showed me and his mom strength that we didn't even know we had ourselves. And still to maintain his grades throughout this process was, that just tell you everything right there.
Gabe returned to Gunderson High School his sophomore year. Today, he is a 4.0 student while working in vocational classes in the medical field.
I was so proud that he stuck to his word and he said, I'm gonna put up that fight and I'm gonna win.
He makes me the proudest dad for being able to just continue to excel throughout this whole difficult time, and it's a blessing to be his father.
Anything you want people to know about your son?
Don't cry. No. Okay. Don't cry.
I'm now 16 months in remission.
You made this happen.
I'm blessed to still be here today. I'm trying to make the most out of the opportunity I was given.
Gabe will continue to get a quarterly checkup to make sure the tumor doesn't grow anymore. And he is back on the field while earning a 4.0 GPA in the classroom. He is thriving.
Yeah, that is just incredible. It's such a scary thing.
Mm-hmm. It just, life changes just in a moment.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, Aubrey. Mira West Credit Union helps us honor teachers each week with the Mira West Merit Award.
Here's Sebastian Conclara from Cappuccino talking about his favorite teacher, Eric Olson.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Olson because he's really funny, he makes a lot of jokes, and I just have a great time in his class.
Coming up, West Catholic League action with St. Francis and Valley Christian.
And Pioneer faces Menlo in flag football as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank rolls along.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. He continues to care for clients year-round. We're now offering $88 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
When you sleep on the right mattress, it makes everything clear.
Man, my neck feels better. I could be one of those guys that starts the wave.
The right mattress matters.
We'll find yours.
It's the early holiday savings event at Mattress Firm, our early gift to you. Come now, save up to $600 on Sealy, get a free adjustable base, and get 3% back. Mattress Firm.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, taking care of our guests one at a time. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Schwab Learning Center, your success is our mission. By the Riken Center, got goals? And by Sharks Ice, official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda.
Back to the West Catholic League we go, where Valley Christian and St. Francis are both having strong seasons. The Warriors are 5-2 overall.
The Warriors meeting the St. Francis Lancers. The Lancers are 3-1 in league and looking to stay in the league title hunt in the game played at St. Francis on Friday night.
Here comes Atamata'u, ready to rumble. I want him on my team. Valley Christian driving early, but in the backfield for the Lancers is Andrew Scherenberg with a big play. The Lancers get the ball back, hand it to Kingston Kiana, and watch him go. King destroying 2 tacklers, then racing down the sideline before finally getting knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A big play there. Second quarter, and our guy Mata'u leading the quarterback sneak as Aaron Knapp scores, and Mata'u is happy without a helmet right there at the bottom of the pile. Down 7-0, Valley comes back. Joseph Stevens to throw off his back foot, and a perfect pass to King Wade, and the sophomore makes a nice grab. Later same drive, around the far corner is Akiah McLemore, who is in. We're tied at 7-all. Same score later in the second as Knapp drops back and hits his tight end, James Jordan, who stretches the ball over the goal line, and the Lancers take a 14-0 lead. The Lancer D tough all night. This is Chase Cahoon, who had a big night on D for the Lancers. He's a sophomore. Talk about great D. Look at this interception by the Lancers. Matt Maroka, that's a 6'3" senior doing great work. Later third quarter, and the Lancers add to their lead. A pretty pass from Knapp here to Perryon Williams, another top sophomore, part of a 5-catch night for Williams. The Warriors get one more score in the fourth as Stevens fires a dart to Justice Matthews in the end zone, but the Lancers run out the clock on a late drive as the Lancers go to 4-1 in league.
A lacrosse stick flipping in Pioneer's favor as the Mustangs take on the Menlo Knights. Mustangs to first, so Menlo starts with the ball. Ava Allen under center with a pass to leaping Summer Young to pick up a fresh set. Menlo caps off the drive when Allen finds Kylie Jones in the end zone. Knights go for one and lead 7-0. Pioneer start from their own 25, hand it to the speedy Jessica Tongado, who picks up a few yards. Menlo gets an interception to get the ball back, then Allen throws over the middle to Marin Malloy, who shows off her moves, picking up great yards after the catch. Allen finding Jones in the end zone for the second receiving touchdown for Jones to put the Knights up 14-0. Final minutes of the half, Allen rolls out and takes a huge shot downfield to an open Allie Knoll, who makes the catch with no one to beat. Menlo expand the lead to 21 at half. Allen feeling it in the second half. Another big pass play, this time to Sophie Hauser to get the Knights into the end zone. Allen rolling out and deciding to play it safe with a completion to Krista Aurelia, who finds an outside lane to score and put the Knights up 27, and that would do it. Ava Allen with a huge game for the Knights, 200 total yards for the freshman QB.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, leading to $10,000 in scholarship money to be handed out by Lexus of Stevens Creek at our end of the season awards banquet.
This week's volunteer is Samantha Ochoa from the Freedom Volleyball team. Off the court, Samantha does a variety of volunteer services for her community. She collects and organizes backpacks with school supplies for those in need, and she volunteers with the Oakley Rotary Club, where she repainted a map on the local elementary school campus. Samantha tells us why it's so important to give back.
To give back to my community means to give back to the people who actually helped raise me, because I remember going out to events from my own hometown, Oakley, and I used to always think, wow, I want to be there. I want to help make the best times for kids my age, like small children, like my cousins, my little cousins. To be able to say, oh yeah, I helped put that on, or I helped make that happen, is something big for me.
Gallo Salami helps us spotlight top athletes who are among the top recruits in the nation. This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Aaron Clater from Salesian College Prep. Aaron recently committed to play his college basketball at the University of Hawaii.
Coming up, we go to the East Bay League where Amador Valley takes on Granada.
And the rivalry game with Sacred Heart Prep and Menlo on the volleyball court. But first, here is this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
Here's a good tool to help a student with dyslexia or ADHD. One good strategy is breaking up information and tasks into smaller chunks. Divide study sessions into smaller, more focused segments working on one topic at a time. Set realistic goals for what you want to accomplish in each segment. Work with a Schwab Learning Center specialist to practice these skills and optimize your performance in school.
The top two teams in the East Bay Valley League meeting this week. Amador Valley features quarterback Tristan Tia and his cousin Paul, who plays on the offensive line.
Yes, the two transferring from Granada this year. Both teams start the week 2-0 in league. The Matadors from Granada have outstanding senior quarterback Quinn Boyd, the mighty Quinn, throwing for 2,100 yards this season. Lots of drama in the game played at Granada Friday night.
East Bay Valley League battle. Granada Matadors hosting the Amador Valley Dons Friday night. Tyler Flips on the call. Amador Valley dominant early. Tristan Tia with the quarterback draw, parting the Mats defense like the Red Sea, and he's out of there scot-free. Tia for the 43-yard touchdown, 7-0 Dons. End of the first, more Dons. Tia floating the corner and connects with Nate Jetter for the score. Amador up 14-0. Middle of the second quarter, Tia fakes the dive, fakes the end around, boots to his right, finding Jetter. The senior breaks the tackle, and Jetter turns on the Jets because he is G-O-N-E gone. That's a 75-yard touchdown. Dons lead 21-0. 3rd and 10 for the Dons. Looking to convert here, but here comes the barreling Matador. Gavin Reed not falling for that one, stalling the Dons' drive. The Dons track meet is ready to run their way home. Tia out to the right, lofts a dime to who other than Jetter for the 50-yard touchdown, and that will do it. Amador Valley stays perfect in league, improving to 3-0 after taking down Granada 48-0 with big performances from both Tia and Jetter.
It's the Valpo Bowl volleyball edition. Menlo and Sacred Heart Prep battle for the West Bay Foothill League lead. First point of the game, Ava Wang receives a serve, passes to Lily Kautai, who sets Cleo Harden. Menlo is the first on the board. On the Gator side, Mia Radiff to Jillian Amaro. Isabel Marco smacks it off the tape and it falls. The Gators lead by as many as 4, but in the end it was the Knights with the first set win as Bella Chen hammers it home. Menlo up by a set. 18-17 Menlo in set 2. Kelsey Chad handles the shot. Marco sets Radiff and Mia ties this game at 18. Kautai to Bryn Domkowski. Bryn puts the Knights back on top, and with a big block from Lily Hinshaw, the Knights go up 2-0. SHP still fighting. Isabel Marco leading her team in kills, assists, digs, and blocks. She can do it all, but is it enough? Wing to Kautai to Harden. Cleo, the Yale-bound senior, with the game-high 17 kills en route to Menlo's 3-set victory. This is match point. Kinsey Nam dives, and that's how this one ends. Menlo beats SHP in 3 sets after losing to the Gators back in September. The Knights now with the league lead. The Harker School is dedicated to a superior education for all of its students, so Harker presents the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Ariel Brook from the Woodside Volleyball Squad. Ariel with an outstanding 4.2 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. 3 groups of 9th graders embarked on environmental cleanup missions at Hellier Park, the San Jose Municipal Rose Garden, and Los Gatos Creek for this year's Frost Service Day. Students also learned about the importance of environmental service at a special morning presentation. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Albany's Construction brings us the dirty work play each week. This is a play showing the same type of grit and determination exemplified by all of the folks at Albany's Construction. This week's dirty work play goes to Mitch Bruno from San Ramon Valley. Mitch doing great work recovering the onside kick in the Wolves game last week. Mitch Bruno doing the dirty work, just like our good friends at Albany's Construction.
There is so much great content on our social media. Check us out all week long on all of the platforms, but especially Instagram. We are at 49ers Cal High.
And remember, you can buy full game videos from any of the games we shoot throughout the week. Go to 49erscalhighsports.com to order, and we will send you a copy to download.
Coming up, our Crumble Cookies game of the week as Alameda battles Newark Memorial.
And later, San Ramon Valley battles Cal when 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank, returns.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from U.S. Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what U.S. Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Want to make $186,000 a year, serving a community that wants you. The San Jose Police Department is hiring. Choose from over 50 specialty assignments like K-9 officer, helicopter pilot, or crime scene investigator. If you have the drive to serve, we will teach you the rest. Apply today at joinsjpd.com.
In the heart of the Bay Area, where champions are made.
Bernardi Zurada proudly stands as the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
When it comes to winning and having your back, just like the 49ers,
we've got you covered every step of the way.
At Bernardi Zurada, we've been champions for our clients for years because we know what it takes to win.
Bernardi Zurada, your faithful injury attorneys. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation.
A big game this week in the West Alameda County Shoreline Division, where Kennedy is the top team with both Newark Memorial and Alameda chasing the Titans.
The two second-place teams meeting this week to keep their title hopes alive. It's our Crumble Cookies game of the week. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
We are now at the point of the season where every game matters and every win matters. The Alameda Hornets are coming off a tough loss against Arroyo last week and are looking to get back in the win column. Keep your eyes out for receiver Will Rosine, who had 84 receiving yards and a touchdown against Arroyo last week. Meanwhile, Newark Memorial is coming off a bye week last week. Keep your eyes out for senior Jaden Lim, who had 124 yards and a touchdown against San Lorenzo 2 weeks ago. It's Alameda and Newark Memorial in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Great defense from Newark Memorial early on as the pass is picked off by Giovanni Moreno Gutierrez, and Giovanni could go all the way. A 60-yard interception return for a touchdown. PAT good, and it's 7-0 Cougars. Alameda looking to answer back, but Ivan Takar picks off the pass in the end zone. Still 7-0 Cougars after one. Newark Memorial adds on in the second. Give it to my man Jaden Lim, and Jaden is in for the score. 14-0 Cougars. Newark on the board again later in the quarter. Melosi go 280, airs it out to Isaac Flores, who makes the catch, and he is gone! 47 yards to the house. 21-0 Newark Memorial Cougars at the half. Alameda battles back in the second half. Handed to Evan Green, and the senior scampers in for the touchdown. 21-7 Newark. Then later in the quarter, Eli Sless sneaks it in for a first down, then escapes everybody and turns on the Jets. 50 yards to the house. 21-14 Newark Memorial after 3. Fourth quarter now, and Giovanni Moreno Gutierrez powers his way in for the touchdown. PAT no good, and it's 27-14 Cougars. Alameda answers back. Eli Sless finds Will Hester, and Will races in for the score. PAT no good, it's 27-20 Newark. The Hornets with the chance to tie it late, but the pass falls incomplete as Newark Memorial hangs on to win it 27-20 to go to 3-1 in the West Alameda County Shoreline League. Here's Giovanni Moreno Gutierrez after the game.
Coming in, we knew it was going to be a battle, but I trust my teammates, I trust everyone on the team, the coaches, and we just came out here and balled out.
In Newark with the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Senior night at Freedom High School as Kyle Powell is being honored. To the highlights we go, and it's Powell getting things started for Freedom with this kill. One of her 13 kills in the match. Heritage looking to respond, and it's Natalie Labarge who spikes it down with authority. More Heritage, a great back set here by Cameron De La Chevretier to Brenna Gleason, who gets the point. Heritage wins set 1, 25-19. The Patriots would also take set 2. Jamie Hartwig with the dig, Alina Cook with the set, and Chisholm Okaforais delivers the boom, 25-22 Heritage. But Freedom fights back. Third set, Sophia Reyes feeds a pass to the outside, and Madison Perry tools it off to the defender for the point. Moments later, Patriots looking to pull some trickery, but Kennedy Smith is not about it as she comes away with the BLOCK. Falcons take set 3, 25-21. But Heritage turns it up a few dials in the fourth set. Chevretier sets it to Layla Peters, and the freshman puts it away. And to top it off, Chevretier with a great dig. Maddie Whitaker bumps it and let Brenna Gleason do the rest. 12 kills for the senior as Heritage clinches at least a share of the Bay Valley League title, beating Freedom 3-1.
The El Camino girls volleyball team is having a fantastic season.
The girls meeting up with our Jake Vanderbrook at the Rikes Center this week to chat about it.
And we are here at the Rikes Center for human enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the girls volleyball team from El Camino. Makes Got some dogs up in here. All right. So we're going to start off with Italia Ghilarducci. So Italia, this team is playing some wonderful volleyball. 10-1 in the Peninsula Ocean Division. You guys took 4 out of 5 matches in the Rancho Cotati tournament this past Saturday. What's been the key to your success thus far?
I think we have a really young team, so I think for us it was about that bond, and I think we really created a good bond for our last senior year. We only have 4 seniors. We have a young team, but we really created a bond with each other, and there's always a method to our madness, so it just always comes together at the end.
They're playing some wonderful volleyball, 10-1 in league. They had a huge win a week ago against Woodside, and Penelope Madayag, that was one of the craziest matches. I mean, you got to admit, that wasn't just your typical league match. That felt like a playoff game. So how are you guys able to find another gear at the end to take the match?
Yeah, I think we really built a lot of energy and just putting the gas and no break, and just creating that sisterhood just made it really more lively and exciting for the team.
Yeah, that was just a crazy match, another playoff match. And, this is like the right time to have those matches, Coach Apollo. So, what is it going to take for this team to not only make a run for a league title, but for a CCS title as well as a NorCal title? What is it going to take?
It's going to take a lot more motivation, straight to details, continue working on that chemistry. We're going to work on pure speed, pure madness. We're going to bring that heat, that fire once again that we brought to Woodside, but we brought it to every game.
Coach Apollo bringing the energy. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, take us out with a cheer.
1, 2, 3, go!
Coming up, San Ramon Valley and California battle in the East Bay League.
But first, here is our top 10 football poll.
The California Grizzlies are 1-0 in the East Bay League Mountain Division, 5-2 overall.
The Grizzlies hosting San Ramon Valley this week. The Wolves coming off a tough overtime loss to De La Salle last week. The Wolves with a 6-1 record overall. 2 East Bay League rivals meeting this week. Here come the Cal Grizzlies in this East Bay Mountain Division contest. Late first quarter, no score as Cal QB Jaden Macedo drops back but decides to run. That was a good idea. First down for Cal, but the Wolves hold and San Ramon Valley goes on a drive of its own. Luke Baker firing to his good friend Marco Jones. Later same drive handed to Jones, who dives in, and the Wolves have a 7-0 lead just before the half. Third quarter, the Wolves back to punt, and look at Devin Love racing in to blow up the whole thing, and Cal takes over right there. Still 7-0 early fourth quarter, Cal going for it all, but the pass is picked. A terrific grab here by Max Ellis, the senior, with a huge play for the Wolves. Later in the fourth, Baker looking to throw, great protection, and there he is. Marco Jones again, Marco making the catch, 55 yards, the Wolves take a 14-0 lead. 3:44 left in the game, down 2 touchdowns. Macedo fires a strike over the middle to Chase McGill, but later same drive, and this one will seal the deal. The pass is picked by Jack Horton, a terrific grab for Horton, and the Wolves win a tough battle, 14-0. SRV now 7-1 overall.
Bernardi Zurada is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown hero every week.
This week we honor Dr. Michael Miklich from Monte Vista. Dr. Miklich volunteers his time as the team doctor on the sidelines of Monte Vista High School events, and he's done this for the past 17 years. Dr. Michael Miklich, this week's hometown hero, presented by Bernardi Zurada.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so they bring us the Be Happy play each week. This is a play in a game that made everybody happy.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Menlo Atherton Bears. Kiela King gets the ace to end it as the Bears clinch at least a share of the Peninsula Bay Division title, and the Bears were pretty happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion play of the week. It might be this play, but you have to wait to find out.
First, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
I'm Andrew Havili, and today's training tip is a resisted or assisted run. Shireen's going to load up, sprint to the cone. She'll have resistance pulling her, but now she'll turn around, she'll sprint towards the cone, and now she'll have overspeed training. So 2 different kind of methodologies here. Pushing out, having resistance behind her, creating force, right? And then here is assisted, forcing her to run faster than she could possibly go.
We announce the Service by Medallion play of the week to end every show.
That's right. We'll show you some top contenders and then announce this week's Service by Medallion play of the week.
Play of the week.
We only have time for one play, so here it is. It's Mac Maralka from St. Francis with this incredible interception against Valley Christian. Let's see it in slow-mo now. Mac Maralka, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Be sure to join us next week. We'll feature the Oakland football team and the community's involvement in their season. We'll see you then.
I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back every Sunday night.
And watch us every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.